So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Well, I can tell you I'm truly delighted to join you, Peter, and thank you very much for that.
Just listen to that noise, this place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Well, as you can see, we've already started here. And the finish! He's scored! And what a start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And it's Grimaldo. Bayer Leverkusen couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. And now the breakaway.
That pressing is so good, it's nice and early.
A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. That is good alertness. Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Oh, cracking ball. Totti.
This is the time you need that pace.
Nakata. Artur. Garcia. Bayer Leverkusen finding their passes. Now this could be a chance. Shoots! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time. Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
'Things starting to look very comfortable.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
Howson looking to penetrate opposition lines. Steaming on goalwards. Chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And there is the big 200. Everybody reminds him what he has gone and done. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
(3-0) and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
In towards the back stick. Kong have scored 2 quick goals here. That's a promising run he's making on the right. Garcia. Some front-footed pressing going on here. And here's Savinho. Savinho. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Hong Kong certainly looks sharp there. They're very well drilled in this art of counter-attacking.
Arthur. That's a throw. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a really well-measured ball. Distributed tidily. Referee's had a good look and given a corner. And he shoots! Goal! An opportunist strike, but he'll take it. He will own it.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
After 25 minutes is number 6.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves a fighting chance. Back in with a shout. Rice knocks it into space. Kaká. Nice control. Rice. And here's Totti. Real chance! Off the post. He can get that clear. Guardiol gets into some space. And this is Nakata, and the shot! Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Kukçu goes short. Savinho! Just not quite happening for him just now. Grimaldo. Nakata. Kukçu is always looking to break lines. And this is Totti. Shapes to shoot! Oh, taken with style! And he is just ripping it up! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 5, Francesco
And
Totti.
there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Hong Kong blast themselves into a 3-goal lead. Now, can they get him away? Grimaldo. Unrelenting, uncompromising pressure on him. Played over towards the opposite flank.
Good switch, that.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. Oh, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. Kukçu. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, nice touch. And it's Nakata. Now this could be a chance. And they can counter here. And here's Totti. Now it's Kaká. Nakata takes control of it and he's on the move. Kukçu knocks it out wide. Oh, good ball! And a chance! It's in! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. What a moment of brilliance. Control and perfect accuracy.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
Francesco Totti.
As if 3 weren't enough. This is nigh on utopian. Hong Kong are having a ball here.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
And it's Grimaldo. Driving on and making good progress. Now it's Savinho. He is just caressing the ball. Kukçu! And he couldn't quite make it 6.
Hong Kong really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Kukçu with the short one. Savinho! There's the whistle for half-time. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
Hong Kong have been simply outstanding in the first half. There doesn't seem to be a single weakness in their team, and should that not change, they could go big from here.
Hong Kong utterly dominant in the first 45 minutes, scoring at will. And the game has already resumed here. Savinho. Savinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Kukçu. And a shot! Out of play for a goal kick. Has a look and plays it forward. Oh, good-looking ball. And he's intervened well there. Vardiol. Now there's a fine ball. Decent chance! Pulled out the best in the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Header comes in! Well, now it's a race for the ball. That is great defending, so alert. Hong Kong are looking to go forward now. Looking for options for movement.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
He's having a shot! It's there! They are getting horribly bullied, and it seems there is plenty more to come.
It's a mass exodus now. Certain sections of the stadium are leaving in droves, and you can't blame them.
Francesco Totti.
How many? Just how many? Hong Kong are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, A long way from that.
That dugout has had some relief at least, but now the harder work starts. They've got to push for more.
He really is being given no time to think on the ball now.
Oh, look, Peter, this has been a textbook illustration of how not to defend, and finally they've decided to single him out.
They've played it short. Good ball, good... Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Andrik. Stood up well to him there. And here's Kaka. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. It's Totti! Really well taken goal. And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Look, all they want to hear right now is the final whistle. They've been humiliated.
Number 5, Francesco Totti.
Bayer Leverkusen can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
Well, this could be an indication that the team are setting themselves up for the counter-attack here, Peter, and he is very good at that type of thing.
Substitution for Leverkusen, number 10. Coming on the field is number 17, Benzekir. Substitutions taking place.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Benzekir. Gabriel cuts out the pass. Now then, the ball's come loose. Tries to pass it through. Gabriel did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
I'm struggling to work out whether that...
Chance for a shot! And he hits the net. And the headlines continue to get darker and darker.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Number 21.
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub. Well, it's been an absolutely fabulous spell for them, and they're starting to look unstoppable. There could be more on the way.
Garcia. Now Benzekir. He's in a great position here. And he's been shifted off it. Howson puts his foot on the gas. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Tries to play it through. It's a promising position. Oh, he's defended very well against those tricky feet. And the pass is intercepted. That's a good ball. He won't be happy with that one. Well, they've got it back in a hurry.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Can he get it through? Shot could be Vitinha! He scores! And he is away! The launch of a brand new hero.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
After 78 minutes is number 8, Vitinha!
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. So, time for a potential game changer.
Yeah, I think it's time for some brave decision-making.
Number 35.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
Schick.
Now it's Ben Seguir. Howson does well to get it back. Great vision. Oh, he's found support out wide. And this is Kante. Shot at goal! Sticks it away! And the chasm continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
The goal scorer.
Well, this is
after
turning into a
81
real
minutes
hammering
is
now, Peter.
number
They're
6,
demoralised.
N'Golo Kante.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Palmer. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Tapsoba. Garcia. Vitinha. Oh, they could break here. Raul. There he goes, motoring forward. And the flag has stayed. He's had a shot! And yes, it's there! And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Number 21, El Hadji Diouf.
Andrić. Bade. Forwards and with intent. Now Ben Seguir. Driving forward. And he welcomes it in. Mike goes for a shot! They've done it! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Number 8, Vitinha!
Andrić. Rice wins the duel this time. Garcia. And it's Vitinha. This might spell there's the shot! And the ball's come loose here. Could be danger here. And he's picked it up out wide. Oh, super ball! Great chance! It's loose now and they want to get it back. And that is the last effort of the game. Hong Kong really have hit the heights. A tour de force that has left their opponents reeling. And that is what tends to happen when they do their thing. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
We are glad
Thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you.
I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.